Today we're going to map and swoop the VV or vowel-vowel syllable pattern. So our objective is I can map and swoop the VV vowel-vowel syllable pattern. So the way that I'm going to do that is first I'm going to map out where I see my vowels and my consonants. I'm starting with the vowels. I notice that O and I are both vowels. That's why I wrote a V underneath each of those letters because they're both vowels. And then now I'm going to map out my consonants. So I know that G is a consonant, and so are N and G. So now I've mapped out my vowels and I've mapped out my consonants. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to split up that word. Now, there are vowels or a one vowel sound in every syllable, but the tricky thing is that sometimes you can have two vowel letters next to each other making one vowel sound. So I'm just going to check before I split this between my two vowels to make sure that this isn't a set of vowels that's going to make one sound. So if I were looking at OI, I know that OI can sometimes be used for the diphthong oi, so I'm going to try reading it like that first. Going. Going is not a word, so I know that it's not going to be the diphthong sound oi because going is not a word that I know of. And so now I'm going to split or divide my syllables because I know that these two vowel sounds must be their own sounds because when I put them together, it didn't make sense. So I'm going to split right between those vowel sounds with my slash, and then I'm going to map it like this. Now, when I'm trying to read this word, I'm going to test out different sounds that I know go with this letter. So I know that the short O makes the ah sound, ah, octopus. So I'm going to try it with ah first. Ga-ing. Ga-ing is definitely not a word. So I'm going to try it again with the long sound. Go-ing. There we go. Going is definitely a word that I know of. Going. Now we just mapped and we swooped the word going. So to review, when you notice that you'd have two vowels next to each other, it might be the VV syllable pattern where you are going to divide the syllable between those two vowels. But keep in mind that sometimes two vowels can make one special sound, like with our diphthongs or with our complex vowels, like oo, and ah. So we want to be careful and try it that way first. But in this case, because they each made their own sound, I split my word between them and I mapped my syllables between both of those vowel sounds. So our objective here that we just met was I can map and swoop the VV vowel-vowel syllable pattern.